subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
What's up, Miss Queen?
Hello, Tariq. How are you doing?
I'm good, beloved. Hop on camera if you can.
Okay, let me try and get situated. So I think I need to hit. Do I need to hit save on
Yeah,
my?
hit save. Yeah, hit save, and we'll see you. There you go.
You see me?
I see you. What's going on with you, beloved?
Oh, nothing much. Nothing, but I have tether fatigue.
Uh-oh. They
Uh,
wearing you down too? Well,
they they
Lord.
have wore me down to no end today. I'm
Man.
sick of it.
What'd they do to you today?
Well, I was in several groups trying to explain to them that FBA was not a group. I'm so sick of hearing that.
Yeah.
No different from them being African, from them being Jamaican and Caribbean. We are a lineage.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is they are angry and mad and jealous that we are finally saying enough is enough.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really what it is. They don't want to delineate. They just want to keep leeching. And I hope that the family understands that it's not that they want to be part of FBA. They just don't want to be by themselves.
Right.
Yeah, they don't give a damn about being FBA. They
Right.
just don't want to be by themselves. They want us to fight for them. So no, we're not going to do that. We're done doing that. I was in Pan-Africanism for many years. I'm done with it. I wash my hands. I have every right to cuss their ass out and call them every which when I turns their ass a new asshole every time I get them.
Yeah.
And I've been telling everybody, go to the Hidden History Museum. I was there November the 4th. I did the interview with you.
Oh,
I
yes.
did a whole video on my page. Oh my God, y'all are missing out. I'm telling y'all, get y'all asses there. Get there to
Yes.
the Hidden History Museum.
Yes, ma'am. Are you coming to the next event?
Well, you know, I'm in the Midwest. I flew
Yeah.
out to see you. So, but I will probably be there before right around spring. I will be
Okay.
back out.
Cool, cool. And you're in Chicago, right?
Between Chicago and St. Louis, yes.
Okay, cool in the game.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, beloved. Thank you again, dear.
All right, all right.
Very nice sister. Mia, she came to the Hidden History Museum. We had a great ass time. We had a great time. Listen, I want y'all to understand something with these tethers. I want my family, please listen to me. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, these tethers, they know good and well that Foundational Black American is not a group or an organization. They know this. They're fully aware. All right? They know this. They're doing that. They're saying that, or just they're doing it for the sake of being disrespectful. All right? That's a tactic, saying that we're a group. That's a tactic to basically try to erase our lineage and turn our ethnicity into a hobby. You understand? They understand. They're the ones who's talking that group shit. Nobody of our lineage has ever said anything like that. So they try to reduce us into like an ideology or a club so we can be under them. So they're trying to minimize us into something that they can have a hierarchy over. They intentionally use that inaccurate term to try to strip away the fact that Foundational Black American is a lineage that's rooted in bloodline, ancestry, genealogy, and documented historic experience. So them yelling about us being a group, that's them trying to downgrade our lineage into something that's optional or dismissive. Yeah. They know their own identities are lineages, not groups, but they only play dumb with us. They don't call Jamaicans a group. You don't call Ghanaians a group. You don't call Haitians a group. But when it comes to our lineage, they want to play semantic games. And they know what they're doing. They're not dumb. They're trying to be contrary and not acknowledge the ethnicity because it threatens their ability to hijack our Black American identity. That's what this is all about. Trying to label our lineage as a group, that's a disrespectful colonizer tactic. That's all. It's just meant to undermine us. They know what they're doing. That's an undermining tactic. That's a sign of disrespect. You understand? By you say that we're a group or an organization, what you're trying to say, we ain't got no claim, we ain't got no homeland, we ain't got no specific heritage. That's them talking. No, 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 we do. And they can't redefine our lineage. You understand? That's cultural colonization that they're trying to do. And see, that's a strategic way for them to try to avoid accountability for benefiting off of our struggles. See, when you acknowledge that we are a lineage, then these groups, they got to admit that they did not fight for those gains that you got. You got to admit that you arrived to benefit from the foundation that foundational Black Americans built. But if you call us a group, it makes it seem like civil rights and affirmative action and Black progress was some kind of collective Black effort rather than the specific work of us on this land here. Yeah. So pretending that our lineage is a group, that allows outsiders to try to disrespect and minimize and dismiss the culture. See, when you say foundational Black American is an ethnicity, that commands respect. If you say it's a lineage, it has borders. You know? But trying to say, well, it's just a group, or you can try to dismiss our claims. That's not going to happen because we're standing on lineage business. And also, that's a way, sitting here calling our lineage a group, that's done to avoid admitting the power and the centrality of foundational Black American culture worldwide. See, there's always people trying to bring us down a peg. You know, calling us a group, that's an attempt to kind of squash our influence and pretend that, you know, we're just one of the many optional factions of Black folks. The reality is foundational Black American culture is American culture. Foundational Black American culture is the global blueprint for all modern music, vernacular, fashion, athletics, activism, aesthetics, everything. So trying to diminish it into a group, that's a way to avoid acknowledging that foundational Black Americans, we sit at the cultural center. So yeah, don't let nobody fool you. Y'all, FBA, y'all is Black Mac. That's just tether whining. That's them trying to control the narrative. That's an act of hostility. It's not confusion. They're not confused. They're not confused at all. You understand? Now, when they trying to eat off of us and get resources that we created, we all brothers. And no. They only call us a group when they lose control of the narrative, when they are being held accountable for their disrespect, when they're trying to undermine our foundational Black American delineation. So that's deliberate disrespect driven by jealousy, insecurity, and their desire to maintain access to foundational Black American created benefits. You'll see these videos. I see these videos a lot. It's always somebody, they do these in the UK. I see a couple of dudes. There's one dude my lady was showing me. He said he's a Black American, but I'm getting like Caribbean vibes from this dude. I can't think of his name. There's a couple of guys, but this one in particular, I'm getting Caribbean vibes from this dude. No, Willie. I'm getting Caribbean vibe, but not Adonis. Adonis is cool. Adonis is cool. Yeah, Adonis is cool. Yeah, Adonis is all right. All right. But it's another dude. Yes, another dude. And he says he's from, Adonis is cool. Yeah, Adonis is, but this other dude, he says he's a Black American. But this dude, I don't know. It just, he has foreign vibes, but he gets over there. He goes over to the UK. And I've seen a couple of the interviews where they're interviewing these people over there, and they be talking about us. Well, the African Americans, they don't have culture. They don't know where they're from, and it must be hard for them to not know where they're from. And dude, and they be low key talking slick, I'm like, man, where are these people when we're around? Where are these people? Let me tell you something. And these people, when they say shit like that, they're deliberately, but yeah, the tall guy. Yeah, the tall guy. Yeah, he never defend. Yeah, I was saying the same thing. Real talk. He don't defend. Man, honey, sweet. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I'm like, dude, you can't shut these folks down. He'd be up there. Hey, really? Well, Black Americans don't have no culture. They be just bucking his damn eyes. When they say some bullshit, he's sitting up there bucking his eyes, acting goofy. I'm like, dude, you can't shut that shit down. Yeah, Adonis can shut it down. I like Adonis. Adonis shuts their shit down. But yeah, this other tall, goofy dude, they be talking this bullshit and he don't shut it down. I'm like, that's why I'm like, where is he from? Where the hell is he from? But let me tell you something. These folks, when they say all that, they know who to say that shit around. Because a lot of these folks be on some of these podcasts saying this weird stuff. And when I show up, all the temperature changes. They know not to say none of that shit when I'm around. I come in waiting on. I'm like, okay, who's who? Who's who? Come on, let's have this conversation. And everybody changes it up. They don't say all that crazy shit when we come around. They don't say that. That means they know what they're saying is bullshit because they know who to say it to and who to say it around and who not to say it around. Huh? They know who to say that around and not to. All right, man. All right, who is this person? Adura, hop on, Adura. Yeah, y'all not gonna just be. Yeah, that tall dude. I was telling my lady. I'm like, yeah, Kajordy. Yeah, that's his name. Kajordy, K Jordy, and he keeps saying he's Black American. Oh no. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think this dude is FBA. I don't think this dude is no. I ain't getting no FBA vibes from this brother. This dude is giving Caribbean vibes. It's something off about dude. So we got to watch that, man. There's a lot of people who's cosplaying as if they're FBA right now. There's a lot of that going on. All right. Oh yeah, where your family from? Yeah, that meme that they got a meme of me that goes around with me asking because I was doing an interview with a dude. I forgot the thing. I forgot what podcast it was, but I was doing an interview and was talking about reparations. The guy interviewing me was like, yeah, reparations cool, but yeah, I don't think, we should be going for reparations. You know, we should focus on working hard and yeah, we don't need to focus on reparations. Oh, what? Where your family from? I said, where you from, bro? Atlanta. No. Where's your family from? Nigeria. Oh, yeah, you're not qualified, brother. You're not qualified to get reparations. Yeah, oh, right now my antennas immediately went up. Yeah, my antennas went all the way up. Man, 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 man. But yeah, man, we got to start, checking folks. But again, people know who to say certain things around. They know who to say certain things around and who not to. Boy, boy, y'all don't understand how I wish these people get around me talking about some damn culture. Do y'all know, man? I I wish you get around me talking about some goddamn culture and who ain't got culture. But see, some of us we know our history and theirs. We know their history. See, a lot of them they get off on saying all this greasy stuff because they assume, and rightfully so, a lot of folks don't really know their history. They don't know nothing about those countries they come from. That's the thing, and that's their trump card. A lot of folks don't know the history of those countries. They don't know the governance of those countries. They don't know the infrastructure and the economic wherewithal of those countries. A lot of people just don't know. So they can come over here kind of wagging their finger as if they're an authority on something to certain people who don't know where the hell they came from. Some of us do though. Oh, but some of us have been over to these countries. Some of us do know the damn history. That's why some of us don't play that shit when they get to bumping them damn gums. Sit your ass down and shut up. I done been to your homeland. You don't need to be saying nothing. You xenophobic. Don't be xenophobic. Shut your ass up. Don't be over here wagging your finger. We saw where you fled from, sir. Ma'am. You ain't at liberty to say nothing. And I'd have been everywhere. That's why I'm hell on a tether. So I let y'all know they ain't at liberty to say nothing. None of these people can't say nothing at all, and don't you ever let them. When we had people like Dinesh D'Souza, these people coming over here making millions denigrating us. What about crime in Chicago? Oh, the black community ain't shit. Oh, these black communities, oh, y'all need to get over slavery. And I'm like, I'm looking at Dinesh D'Souza. I said, wait a minute. Dinesh D'Souza, because I was on his bumper for years. I said, Dinesh D'Souza is from Mumbai. He grew up in Mumbai until he was damn near an adult. This dude lived in Mumbai until he was like 18 or 19. Then he fled over here. Family, Mumbai is a cesspool. It's a floating damn cesspool over there in India. And he went to jail over here. Yeah, I ain't letting no damn fleeing tether ass Dinesh D'Souza talk greasy about us. And then Myron Gaines made his reputation denigrating us. This dude is from the Sudan. Nothing but poverty and fleeing and degeneracy. Yeah, you're not going to say nothing at all about us. These folks are not at liberty to do that. And you have to stop them. And you have to check them. And that's the thing. When we check these people for talking greasy, people want to holler at us about being xenophobic. We're not xenophobic. We're checking refugees who are not at liberty to say anything. And then when we check them, well, why you going in on him? You ain't going to acknowledge his truth. He did. Chicago do need some work now. Look, Chicago is a utopia compared to where this fool fled from. You're not at liberty to talk about Chicago. Chicago is fine compared to you. You're not going to say nothing about Chicago. You're not at liberty to do that. That's like a crackhead complaining about a weed head. You know? You're not at liberty to say nothing about somebody who smoked weed and you own damn crack. That's how we look at it. You can't say nothing about Chicago. Chicago is actually a very nice place. The people are hella cool. That's why it's like a tourist attraction. Yeah, you got some street business that happens in certain areas. Yeah, that's what it is. That happens. But there's a balance. They got wonderful black businesses out there, hardworking black folks. There's a balance. Not like Myron Gaines' homeland. Ain't no balance. It's just poverty and starving and degeneracy. Ain't no balance. Everything is down bad. You ain't at liberty to say nothing at all. Because if Chicago was so damn bad, your ass wouldn't have fled from a third world country to go there. It ain't that bad. Y'all fleeing your asses to get over there. The black folks are complaining that y'all flocking up in the damn areas. It ain't that damn bad. Can't get you up out of there. Yeah, so I don't want to hear none of that shit. I don't want to hear none of it. He said a tether told you a black MAGA, please. Yeah, they think they try to use them shaming tactics. That's Democrat shield talk, by the way. That's a talking, shaming tactic point from the Democrats. Yeah, that's their little talking point to try to pretend you're MAGA if you call out their foolery. Yeah, let me get Bronco. Y'all hop on in. Let me get some family in here. Mr. Bronco, excuse me. I got the hiccups. Bronco, what's up, Bronco?
Hey, what's going on, big bro?
You
Hey,
good, man?
yo,
How you doing, brother?
I'm doing great, man. I'm a long time listener, but first time caller.
Yes,
But
sir.
when we talk about the like, I want to talk about the Africans.
Okay.
Hey, bro, I was born in '88. I'm 37. Hey,
Oh,
bro, we went to school with them. They was in our neighborhoods. They went to our public schools. But at the time when they got in high school, they delineated from us. They was calling
right.
us, "Oh, y'all not Africans. Oh, you never been to Africa. You don't know about Africa." So you know what I did, bro? I said, "You right. I don't know about Africa. I'm gonna delineate from y'all. I've been delineate from African people before I heard your story, bro. But when I
Yeah.
heard your story, it made my story correct, bro. And they downed us, bro. They look at us like we peasants, bro. And that shit is wrong.
Yeah.
And they have nothing on us, bro. Like we the reason for everything. So for instance, let me tell you something, bro. We had a gang. I'm from Trenton, New Jersey, bro. We had a gang. We was gang banging heavy. So they was down with our gang. But by the time we got into high school, they got out of our gang and they made their own gang of Africans and saying, "Oh, we not y'all niggas. We not y'all. We not y'all. Like fuck y'all." And guess
Wow.
what though? I fitted caps. They got chains. They wearing jerseys. They wearing jeans. They wearing sneakers. How we wear our shit. You understand the shit, bro? You feel
Yeah.
me?
Yeah.
They took everything from us, and they delineated from us before we delineated from them. If you want to get
Absolutely.
technical,
Absolutely. And then that's why we thank you for the call, brother. Yeah, they got African gangs up there in Jersey now, family. They got the Musty Mafia. What's the gang called up there? What's the gang up there in Jersey? Somebody said the Doodoo Finger Gang. Did you say the Doodoo Finger Gang? Oh God, no, no, not the Bushmeat Bloods. No, no, not the Bushmeat Bloods. Good Lord, man, not the Peppercorn Pyrus. You got Peppercorn Pyrus running around. Are y'all saying y'all got Peppercorn Pyrus running around Jersey? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Not the Peppercorn Pyrus. All right, man. Okay, we got to watch out for the peppercorn pyrus, man. Y'all be careful out there. Well, they do a drive by, throw a flip flop at your ass, man. Good Lord, not the Fruit Town flip flops. No, well, man.
When there is stank on the streets, there's only one man who will bring the heat.
Hey, Rootwork Jones, why you gotta split, sugar?
These musty jive turkeys think it's a game out here. I gotta get out here and show them I mean business. Can you dig it?
None of these smelly suckers can relax, because Rootwork Jones is back. Is the return of Dolomust, the Sultan of Stank. His mission? To turn Harlem into a musty mecca.
I'm going to plant a must bomb in Harlem. When it detonates, everyone in Harlem will be musty.
Rootwork Jones has to shake up the block. He has a limited time before the bomb drops.
Word on the street is Dolomus's men planted a bomb in a Cadillac in Harlem.
Thanks, Mama.
Can Rootwork Jones find the bomb before it explodes?
Where is the Cadillac with the must bomb, sucker?
Or will the city go into musty mode?
There's a couple blocks over that way.
Rootwork Jones is behind the wheel, socking stanky suckers all in their grills. Come see Rootwork Jones in Musty Inferno. Go to rootworkstyle.com for more info. Sucker.